Hey YouTube! HBO has finally released the official full trailer that we've all been waiting for, and it pumped up my excitement level for Season 6. They teased us with whole new footages. I'm gonna talk all about it. Strong spoiler alert for everything, and don't scold me that I didn't warn you guys at specific moments. So here we go.
He's gone.
World was on fire, no one could save me but
We're the only ones who matter, and everything they've taken from us, we're going to take back and more.
it's strange what desire will make foolish people do.
The great victory I saw in the flames, all of it was a lie.
What a wicked game you play, make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do.
Every one of us is poor and powerless, yet we can overthrow an empire.
Now,
You're in the great game now, and the great game is terrifying.
with you.
Order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
I choose violence.
Nobody knows no one.
I've never been much of a fighter. Apologies for what you're about to see.
The trailer starts right from where we left off in the Season 5 finale with the song Wicked Games playing in the background. We see Jon Snow lying in the exact same position, with Sir Davos' assuring voiceover, "He's gone." Yeah, HBO, we know he's dead, but he'll be resurrected. They're trying to convince us again and again that Jon Snow is not coming back, but we know what's going to happen. The next shot is Jaime arriving at King's Landing with Myrcella's dead body in the Dornish ship. Clearly you can see the House Dorne's sigil. As Jaime arrives, Cersei's excitement is slowly turned into pain and sorrow. She thought that she was going to see her daughter after a long time, but she is only going to see her dead body. I was confused earlier when they released an image from this scene. I thought he was breaking up with her or sworn vengeance upon Dorne. It turns out that Jaime is promising something. He says, "We're the only ones who matter, and everything they've taken from us we're going to take back and more." Sir Davos, maybe in the place where the little princess was burned alive. Probably he is mourning for her. Father-son moment between Roose Bolton and Ramsay Snow. Can't figure out much, but I can say that they are under pressure as long as Sansa is on the run. The next shot is from the Northern Battle. We get to see a burned, flayed corpse strapped to the Bolton sigil. Definitely we can't confirm the person, but if you have any ideas or speculations, please post them in the comments below with a spoiler tag. Melisandre finally breaks down and says, "The great victory I saw in the flames, all of it was a lie." So this is what prophecies, visions, and dreams mean when it comes to the world of ice and fire. Prophecies and visions are like a double-edged sword or a treacherous woman. You can't literally rely on them, and they will be fulfilled in unexpected ways. Next, Jorah and Daario arrive at the place where Dany was abducted by the Dothraki in the Season 5 finale. Jorah finds the ring that Dany dropped in the grass, so they picked it up on the trail. Now they'll be off to rescue her. The mother of the dragons walking on her way to Vise Dothrak. Usually the Dothraki treat their slaves like this. They let them walk with their hands tied up and they don't give them any horses. It looks like they are treating her very badly. High Sparrow says, "Every one of us is poor and powerless, yet we can overthrow an empire." I like the High Sparrow. He is brilliant, and he's doing the things which Ned Stark should have done. He is trying to remove the illegitimate rule, get justice for King Robert and the common people. He is one true nightmare for Cersei. This shot is from the famous King's Moot ceremony in the Iron Islands. You can see the Kraken sigil here. Tyrion says, "You're in the great game now, and the great game is terrifying." I think Tyrion is saying this to Missandei, or whoever. He explains the principle that when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or die. I like how they match Tyrion's voiceover with Sansa, "You're in the great game." Yes, Sansa is finally in the Great Game. Sansa's story arc will be much better and bigger when you compare it to all the previous seasons. She is going to be part of the North Remembers plot. Sansa seems to be better since the fall. She acquired a new shelter and fur coat. I hope she is in the last hearth with the Umbers. This is a small shot of Drogon. Sooner or later, he'll save his mother from the Dothraki. Moving to King's Landing, Lancel confronts Cersei. He says, "Order your men to step aside or there will be violence." And she replies, "I choose violence." I like Cersei very much in this scene. She is acting like a real queen now. All the time I found her moves to be cowardice and backstabbing, hiding behind her position. Now she faces them like a real boss. This is simply awesome. They teased this shot from the Tower of Joy flashback scene. We get to see Ned Stark with his bannermen moving forward to save his little sister Lyanna. We only see 6 men in this picture, including Ned. I hope the other guy is around somewhere. In the books, Ned Stark and his 6 other bannermen fight off 3 King's Guards. That is 7 versus 3. I hope they don't change the numbers. In Castle Black, men of the Night's Watch, under Alliser Thorne's command, trying to break into the room to get Jon Snow's body. The Night's Watch is aware of the threats of the White Walkers and dead men. They want to burn his body and probably get panicked when they didn't find his body in the place where they stabbed him. Some of their own dead brothers attacked Lord Commander Mormont, so they are urging to burn his body. Tommen and Cersei walking with their own King's Guard. Horses in battle, maybe in the north or somewhere else. Ships sailing in the sea amidst the storm. We can't see the sigils, but I'm positive it's Euron Greyjoy sailing on his way to the Iron Islands. In Braavos, Waif slaps Arya across the face. I think it's a test for her. It looks like she got her vision back in this scene. Littlefinger, standing in the north, he'll join the battle eventually with the Army of the Vale. Marjorie, still in prison, not much of a change compared to Season 5. A rider attacking a man on foot with a ball of fire attached to a chain or something. Battle in the north, Bolton's soldiers releasing the arrows. Their sigil is visible. In Meereen, there appears to be an explosion of some kind at the top of the pyramid where Dany used to stay. Guys, do you think it's an explosion? I guess someone is using a battering ram to siege the pyramid. What do you think? Brief shot of Theon and Sansa in the forest, hunted by the Bolton search troop along with their hounds. And next, Brienne is killing the soldiers to rescue Sansa. In the Iron Islands, Euron Greyjoy is being baptized. The Iron Islanders are followers of the drowned god, so it could be part of tradition drowning him. I hope there will be a change in Jaime and Cersei's incest relationship at some point in this season. A hand before a fire. Perhaps Melisandre is looking at the flames. Melisandre begins to undress with a weird look on her face. Something unusual, and I have no idea. Then Jon Snow is lying. They teased this scene in the books. In one of Bran's visions, he sees Jon sleeping alone in a cold bed, his skin glowing pale and hard as the memory of all warmth fled from him. Again in Braavos, Arya leaping from a building. This is the chase and fight sequence between Arya and Waif. Boltons versus the northern armies and the wildlings. Yara Greyjoy making out with an unknown woman. Euron Greyjoy removes his hood atop a rope bridge in a stormy night. I guess this is the introduction scene for him where he assassinates his elder brother, Balon Greyjoy. One more shot from the Tower of Joy flashback scene. The Northerners are fighting a Targaryen knight instead of a King's Guard. You can see the Targaryen sigil on his armor. Is he the captain of the tower? Tormund turns around amidst the battle. Unclear shot of Jon Snow leading the army. It's only a speculation, could be someone else. But definitely Jon Snow is going to play the vital part in this battle. Marjorie Tyrell confessing to the High Sparrow. No idea who these people are. Blind Arya gives us a terrifying look. Jaime leading the Tyrell soldiers against the High Sparrow to release Marjorie. He is the one on the white horse above the steps. The Dothraki are charging. The wildlings are charging into the battle. The awesome scene where Bran encounters a White Walker when he suddenly turns back. Many people say he is the Night's King, but this one doesn't look like him. Obviously, this one is from Bran's visions. And finally, Ghost is lying nearby Jon. Sir Davos draws Longclaw and says, "I've never been much of a fighter. apologies for what you're about to see. So he is going to fight off the Night's Watch to defend Jon's body. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe.